Man, oh man. Finally.
The day of the Geechee's over.
Listen, I've never in my life heard Kwame Brown speak. Now, I've watched sports since I was like 15, 16. I think by the time I started watching sports, he had to be being retired at that point, or at least about to retire. I just told my age. Young nigga. But listen, I never heard him speak. All I heard was people say he was an asshole. This was ESPN. This is what I was watching. He's an asshole. He doesn't care about his game. He doesn't care to get better. He was lazy.
Was trying to set up propaganda against him.
He was lazy. And then they started spinning it where, Kwame Brown, and he said this in his video, they spin this thing where, he can't help it. He's just, a little kid. He wasn't ready for the NBA and all this stuff. Trying to make him a pity party.
Being patronizing.
Yeah, trying to act like he couldn't get better because he was never meant to get better. So now that he finally busted this shit open.
It's a sleeping giant.
They finally woke him up. At least he finally responded to something. Responded to people and it caught on.
I'm glad that the brother spoke out.
I looked at some of his videos. He's been making videos here and there for a while, but he's never really came out and went at somebody directly. Yeah. And I remember thinking, ESPN talking about this dude. I mean, I'm telling y'all, out of nowhere, they would bring up a story about Kwame Brown. I remember this.
They're talking about he is using that name for clout. Y'all actually been using him for clout.
Stephen A. Smith got compilations of him talking about Kwame Brown. I'm gonna be for damn, they funny. I ain't gonna lie, they funny. He used to roast the hell out of him. His most legendary rant was against Kwame Brown.
Did LA give up too much to get a guy who has been labeled soft, although he puts up 19-9, which only 11 other guys do?
Is that a trick question?
You tell me.
They gave up Kwame Brown.
Two
Who
first
cares?
rounders.
I could care less.
Tied into his salary for 4 years.
First of all, understand something. When you're giving up first-round picks, if you are a quality team in playoff contention, it really doesn't mean that much. That's number one. Number two, and more importantly, Kwame Brown is gone. The City of Angels, Hollywood, just should be celebrated. Throw a parade already, whether you win a championship or not. This man was a bona fide scrub. He can't play. No disrespect whatsoever, but I'm sorry to tell everybody the truth. The man cannot play the game of basketball. He has small hands. He can't catch the ball. He's got bad feet. He can't really move, even though he's mobile. Doesn't really know what he's doing. Doesn't have a post move that he puts to memory that he can do 2 times in a row. He has no game whatsoever. Plays no defense. Doesn't have the heart, the passion, or anything that comes with it. And you're asking me whether they gave up.
He ain't roasted Stephen A. Smith yet.
No, he did. He said he wanted to stay. He told Stephen A. Smith.
He didn't go in on him like he did Becky with the good hair.
But he told Stephen A. to meet him in Seattle because they got mutual combat law. To meet me in Seattle and talk to him. He gonna beat Stephen A. Smith ass. But let's go ahead and just click this because he spoke some real shit in this video, especially about the disrespect
of the black man.
Let me get up so I can go cut this grass. Yeah. Good morning. See, y'all thought I was lying, huh? Y'all thought I was lying, huh? Yeah. Did y'all see Matt Barnes go on ESPN and Rachel Nichols asked him a question on national TV? Now, how in the fuck is Rachel Nichols and those people watching little old me, the bus? They watching their Instagram and ask them a question that they don't got nothing to do with. Ask a question on national TV about an argument between 2 people who played the same sport, what could have been a simple disagreement. But Matt Barnes fell for the bait, hook, line, and sinker. See, these niggas actually think they're important. They really believe that they are important. But look at what he had to do. Look at what you got to do for money, boy. You got to do what them white people tell you to do. Some white people. I don't want to bash all white people. There's some great white people. But there's some people that's pulling puppet strings for you idiots that can't see. Now, You were asked, and you shouldn't have taken the bait. What you should have done was say, no, that's something that we gonna handle behind the scenes, especially since you respect me, right? And you don't want no smoke and all this other shit that you talk nice.
No smoke.
And use plausible deniability. I don't know what's going on. See, that's the first sign that you a lying ass nigga. When somebody try to deny something that's on motherfucking camera, punk. Your slick, greasy hair ass is on camera disrespecting a grown man that have not ever said anything to you.
Greasy.
Right there, he's talking about Jeannie Buss is on the show, and they were talking about the Paul Gasol trade, and she was about to say Kwame Brown's name as one of the people that was in the trade, and Matt Barnes like, you don't need to say his name. Only one person was a part of that trade. Like, you don't got. Yeah, it's crazy.
Wow.
And he was like, so now now you act like you ain't never said that about me. When you said that, I'm a nobody. Like, don't even say his name. He's not necessary. I'm gonna say this. He's been a running joke amongst the NBA crowd. Like I said, once again, never heard the man speak. Never seen an interview by him. He never said nothing.
Well, he said he don't like the press.
Because they always, I'm telling you, every time I dare hear about him, it was the media saying he was an asshole.
Well, they say he's an asshole because he just has a different perspective of how he moves.
No, they would literally take what he said. Remember, TMZ did an interview with him. He brought that up. And he said he said a lot of stuff to the new draftees, but all they took from what he said was, don't trust these women, they're gold diggers. And it's like, I said all this other stuff, and y'all gonna cut that in as just the only thing I said?
Now, all I said was, brother, you could have your opinion about the draft spot. It seemed like you and Jack a little bit jealous. That would it seemed like.
100%.
I agree.
Steven Jackson, I think was a second round pick. But yeah, he was a later round pick. So it seems like, regardless of what you think of his career, at least the first 2 or 3 years of his career, he was the number 1 pick. So he had the pickings of the women.
Hey, and he keep bringing that up.
He keep insinuating that he deal with some of the women or something like that. Cause he like, the women you want, I was getting. he went in on Gilbert Arenas. He was like, there were the women you was giving all kind of money to, and they just didn't want you, but I was getting them.
Yeah, didn't have to pay for it either.
That's why you niggas always got to go that extra mile, because you could have like I said, you could have let Miss Buss, Jeannie Buss, finish what she was saying. But no, you continue to get in front of white folks, snicker and kicker, and make sure you put an extra step on a nigga neck. You want to make these people, you notice how you jump up off me when I start telling you like it is, but you want to make these people believe you like that, boy? When you had to run on national TV and let them get some money out this shit. See, they keep making money off of stupid niggas like you.
I agree with that 100%. It's kind of crazy he even let that touch national television. He should have been like, that's just something you could have went on your own podcast and dealt with that rather than, but anyway.
Because if they would have asked me that, I would have said, nah, we're going to handle that behind the scenes. But no, a confused nigga like you that think he tough half the time, that actually think he's important. Yeah, you do them white people bidding, boy. There ain't nothing I said that was wrong about you niggas. You niggas get paid to disrespect grown ass black men. I have never seen you niggas come at anyone white with the same aggression, the same jokes, the same snickering and kickling and making yourself look big. I never seen you do it. See, they taught you niggas well. You niggas are the peanut gallery. Now, I'm glad we had this little back and forth. And it don't have to go any further. Because guess what, though? People are going to be watching you. You niggas talking about I'm clout chasing off you. I stayed quiet. But a real man said something one time and it went around the world. And every time I say something, somebody tuned in. So do you think I need you, nigga? See, the real gonna always recognize real. I don't got to say nothing. I don't got to be with the pom-poms and hanging with you niggas. I don't got to do all that.
Real does recognize real.
I will say he's gaining a bunch of subscribers and stuff.
Because
people got energy with him. It's like
he talk plain. He don't beat around the bush. He just gets straight to the point.
Yeah, I did find it strange they accused him of clout chasing. It's like, wait, Y'all have said his name on microphones and cameras way more than he said yours.
He has a common sense mentality about him, and the dude actually sounds intelligent.
Yeah, you tell he's an intelligent dude. It's like he hasn't said your name. It's been 20 years and y'all still saying this man's name.
The man get tired of you
He's
talking
still
about his
buddy,
name.
we get it. His career being the number one pick.
You expected more.
He had Tony Parker in his draft, Zach Randolph. He had Gerald Wallace, Paul Gasol. Obviously, we get it. He didn't live up to being a number one pick, but he's been the butt of your jokes for damn near for 20 years. Well, really, we'll say he's been the butt of your jokes for at least 15. And it's like, damn. At some point,
that man like get up off my neck.
I got kids. I got y'all talking about me on y'all talking about me crazy on TV. What I'm supposed to like? Damn.
You niggas are funny. And now you done been put on blast and you done been put on notice. Now the world is gonna see what you niggas talk about on a day in and a day out. And I'm glad, because now the white folks that you niggas work for, they're gonna have to change y'all script. Yeah, you niggas finna come out of that sunken place where you can scream Wakanda one motherfucking minute, and then all you do in real life is disrespect black men in real life.
I agree.
Steven Jackson. When he went on his tour for George Floyd,
his twin.
Most of the people he was calling out was black. I'm just saying.
All you niggas do is want to be some special person. Nigga, we all human. I can't come to my brother and say, hey man, you dead ass wrong for that. You niggas double down on it. I nigga go tell this motherfucker, go tell that. You ain't the first nigga, you ain't gonna be the last. Oh yeah? Oh, you was joking. That what you said, Jack? You was joking? I got jokes too. Yeah. So all we were doing was joking. Yeah, I was joking with you. Someone's gonna eat your food.
Matt Barnes.
That's a joke too. See, somebody done told you wrong. Y'all niggas so vain. Y'all niggas, I don't know what done happened to men to where you niggas snickle and giggle so goddamn much, and how you try to defame another man so much. But nigga, these shoulders, you ain't finna stand on. You not finna stand on these shoulders. Every last one of you niggas that's coming out talking, I never gave a fuck about a reporter. Stephen A. Smith been talking about me for 100 motherfucking years. So you niggas trying to create a narrative talking about I'm salty and I'm this, I'm that. I ain't been saying a motherfucking thing. And nigga, if you didn't go the extra mile with the disrespect, guess what I wouldn't have said? A motherfucking thing. So you can fake like you want, but the real people, the people who are real, that understand real life, that this nigga endured everybody talking for 20-something years and said nothing. And now you niggas talking like that 20 years later. Oh, no. It was only one person in the draft. It was only one person. And you look like one of them. Boy, anyway, it was only one person in the draft.
I told you that. He remember all of it.
Yeah.
he remember all the disrespect. And he gonna
it's boiling over now.
And he gonna let it all out.
And this ain't it either.
Nah.
This ain't the last one.
But I like what he's doing. He's making it bigger than himself. Yeah, he brought up Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving too getting disrespected on ESPN.
Yeah.
So he's like, hold on, we're gonna extend this.
He said black males, not just me.
How y'all talk about black males?
You didn't have to mention the other person. But then when somebody call you on this, oh, what happened? He's the angry guy. He's just mad. He's just clout chasing. Nigga, I don't need to be angry. I don't need to clout chase to tell you, nigga, fuck both of you niggas. I don't gotta be angry to say that. I'm real calm. Watch how I roll off my lip. Fuck you. Fuck you, Steven. And fuck you, Becky, with the good hair. You niggas was wrong. And since y'all niggas think y'all so goddamn bad that you can't never be wrong, it's fuck you now. How about that? Since y'all niggas don't know how to be men enough to apologize and say, you know what, maybe that was too fucking far. Y'all said we joking, right? So all these are jokes. Becky with the good hair, don't be mad, I'm joking. Yeah. Stat, you want to be goddamn activist and all this other dumb shit? the first thing you might want to do, activists, is actually start respecting black men on and off camera when you're not getting paid to do it. You might want to start respecting black men in your tongue, bro. You might. Because that's the ultimate show of respect. Not when it's a bunch of cameras out and you motherfuckers trying to fake like y'all together. If we so together, where all the LLCs, where all the parks and recreations, and where all the goddamn, in every city, where all the goddamn youth centers at? You know, we got some real problems we can address. If you niggas stop talking about each other all goddamn day, we got some real problems. Stop snickering and kickling with Rachel Nichols like that's your motherfucking family or something, punk. Oh, you know what, Matt? You right. She probably is kidding your motherfucking
ass. He spit some real stuff right there. Especially his assault on Steven Jackson. This dude he went from a gang member.
He tried to use George Floyd's energy.
Look, I'm going to say it. I feel like Steven Jackson, you try to use George Floyd energy for more attention for himself.
Yeah. And we said this at the time. We weren't, you know.
Yeah, that's supposed to be your brother. But yeah, this man was obviously down bad.
Why didn't you help him out?
You said you was sending him boxes of clothes. You mean old clothes you already hand-me-downs? This supposed to be your brother. You said that was your twin, your brother, you ride him. But this man all the way up in Minnesota
using counterfeit
bills. So
you should have been wiring the money.
No, why ain't your brother with you? I ain't saying you can make him come to you, but I mean, damn. Why is he all the way in Minnesota using counterfeit bills? But you got you stat, you got a show, you got money, you on TV, but that's your brother.
And we're not saying enable him and
no, we're not saying
give him money, but it's like the whole saying they use you could have brought him in.
Put him on. The same thing you saying Kwame won't. Why you ain't put your homie on?
Yeah, put him on.
Or maybe your homie was you couldn't put him on. He was messing up and all this stuff. I don't know. But I'm just saying I found that crazy. The dude supposed to be your brother. You said you was sending him boxes of clothes. Like, all right.
No matter who it disrespect, I could have been laying there with a woman, nigga. I could have been playing the video game with my son and just had that on. And then I gotta look, wait a minute. Don't even mention this nigga name? I'm that insignificant. Don't even mention this man. And then you talking about Wakanda? Yeah, I'm glad we had this conversation because you niggas on notice now. We gonna see what your content about. We gonna actually see if you actually are with this culture. Yeah, and if your tongue is like Stephen A, because that's all he get paid to do. All you niggas do is talk about black male. Tell me when I lie. That's all y'all talk about is black males over and over and over. I could just watch TV. It's a repeated cycle. Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, this is that. Y'all niggas just tearing down black men over and over and over again.
It's funny how Stephen A. Smith was able to change his image. 5 years ago, Stephen A. Smith was considered the biggest coon. Like black people all across the board was like, he a coon.
Yep.
I remember Stephen A. Smith went on First Take with a piece of paper and statistics and had a whole rant about black athletes and domestic violence. Now, if he was just doing this from a standpoint of saying, forget what everybody else doing, we have to do better, it would have been like, okay. But he used those statistics for black male athletes and the percentage chance of them being the ones that commit domestic violence in comparison to other groups. Even though he knows the NFL and the NBA are 70 to 80% black. So most cases, good or bad, is going to be black.
Yeah.
So those stats were so skewed, it was ridiculous. And right there, everybody was like, this nigga a coon. But then, remember when he came out with the Ray Rice situation?
Yeah.
And he said, oh, women, you got to be careful not to put yourself in a situation where you can get hit by a man. Got him out of there for a week. Black people was rallying behind him. They was, nah, bring him back. That's wrong. But when he said that about that, he apologized. He apologized to women. Particular, what's that woman name from Sports Nation, I think. Michelle Beadle, how do you say her name?
Beadle.
He apologized to that. But he said, I'll never apologize to black people.
Oh, he said he'll never apologize to black people?
He said, I ain't apologizing for nothing. Oh, so I'm going to say what he said. I'm not apologizing for a damn thing. And I'm going to try to find a clip. I ain't apologizing to black people for a damn thing. But somehow the last 5 years he got successful, and naturally you want to see a black man be successful, so people started cheering for him again. But people forget the stuff he was saying just 5 years ago. Yeah, but they've been throwing stuff on Kwame Brown name for a minute. I remember when Roy Hibbert, I think he made an All-Star game one year. Yes, that Roy Hibbert. And he was getting interviewed about his newfound success and all that stuff and his road to the NBA. And for no reason, he just told a random story about Kwame Brown not giving him an autograph. And it was like,
with Stephen A. that you've got to tell our audience at home. I'm stunned. Please say this on national TV because I'll be accused of instigating it if I did it. You go ahead and tell them what you told me just now.
No, when I was a little kid growing up in D.C., I went to a WWE event, SummerSlam, and Kwame Brown had just gotten drafted. And I went ahead and tried to go shake his hand. I'm a 6'10", guy. He's 6'11", 6'10", and I thought he would, reciprocate. And he looked me up and down, just walked by with his entourage. And I said, one day I'm gonna get into the league and show him, give him the business.
Kwame Brown.
back then I was like, Roy, because I looked at Roy Hibbert like, you ain't that good yourself. What the hell you talking about Kwame for?
So they clearly use this man's name.
They use his name a lot, and he never said nothing. So, like I said, I never heard the dude voice. So I was like, when I saw this, it was like, oh, it's not that way, it's this way.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, Kwame Brown, the brother name is Kwame Brown. Stand for Kwame Brown, man. Definitely a real nigga. Definitely an honest man. And he's not going at this just from a standpoint of how they talk about him. He's bringing about how they talk about black males in general.
So the spotlight will be on their commentary.
Oh yeah. Even Stephen A. Smith already came out and talked about try to defend the idea of calling somebody a bust and stuff. Like, well, we talk about in the sports, and he had to backtrack a little bit. So it's already making some ESPN employees backtrack on what they've been saying about this man for 20 years now. So, but it ain't going nowhere. We got the clips, baby. we remember everything.
And them clips being screenshotted, loaded up,
yeah,
everything.
Compilations are already out there. But anyway, man, shout out to Kwame Brown finally speaking on the situation, and it happened when he felt he got disrespected at a level he couldn't tolerate.
Yeah,
and he finally said, all right.
All the other stuff he was like,
I guess he felt like when you talk about my basketball career, whatever. When you start going to like I'm insignificant, like I'm not worth. Problem. Yeah, you talking about me as a person not worth talking about now. Like, I'd rather you talk about my basketball career, even if it's negative, than act like I'm not even worth talking about. So
you're not even viewing me as a human being.
Yeah, I'm just a nobody.
Yeah.
But shout out to him, man, and all praise on him. All praise to the Most High, and peace.